Alright then, it starts. Let's check my microphone because it might be mute. No, it isn't. Yeah, okay, so everything is set. I already put my background here. As you can see, the table and the beer mug. Believe it or not, the table... I found licensed tables as PNGs. Holy shit. Can you imagine that? Welcome, Fred, if you are here. Pikachu. Yeah, remember when I said I was gonna call you Pikachu? Hey, Vivi, you're here. Yeah, I'm so sorry about your throat because you want a VTube, but then your throat comes to attack me. Hello, Johnny. Welcome, all of you. Thank you for coming. This is my first birthday stream. Who would have thought I'm having my first birthday as a VTuber here? I started VTubing last year on July, and now I'm here on my birthday. Luhuria, hello, howdy there. Thank you all for showing up. I'm so glad you folks are here. Yeah, I prepared this scenery here for chatting streams, but it's gonna work for our birthday. Maybe I can next year get a home scenario and make a better background with body themes and all good. Allergies are a bitch. I know, right? I have rhinitis, so you hear myself snorting all the time and using medication. Yeah, my nose sucks. Let me tell you that I'm cold most of the time in my life, but nothing I can't live without, like, you know. Well, eventually I'm gonna move out of this dirty city and I'm gonna breathe better. I'm 30, believe it or not. Yeah, I sound like a child, but believe me, I'm 30 years old today. I'm finally 30. I'm more an adult now than ever. I'm almost as old as my dad was ever. That was water, by the way. I don't do alcohol. This is just a theme. I hope this year you will have a tone. Oh, absolutely, absolutely will. I mean, these previous two streams, yeah, the internet is kind of laggy. I can see the rotation symbol here, but yes, you're a few years older than me. Yeah, just a bit. 24 was wild. Hope 25 will be better. Yeah, it absolutely will. I had good memories already of the previous two streams. Metal Hellsinger and Undertale. Undertale brought new folks to my channel, and I'm so happy for that because my channel has been kinda stale in the last days, but I'm so glad new people are here and they enjoy my content. The Dot Giver showed up in my Undertale stream, and every dot he sends is a win. To be honest, I like that. He shows up just to leave a dot. I got 7 years on you. Oh, you're that young, Vivi? I guess I just sound like a child. I'm a bit of a boomer, you know. I keep telling my subscribers that I lived through the PS1 era. No, yeah, I was a child. I was a little kid. I was 6 years old when GTA 3 was like a massive launch, a massive success. Yeah, I lived through GTA 3, Rockstar's biggest release, like, ever. Yeah, I mean, GTA 5 got more money, but inflation counted. GTA 3 really hit the gaming world really hard. What are you gonna do in this stream apart from celebrating? I can watch videos with you folks. We can just share the brain rot, to be honest. You can recommend me stuff to watch and I will watch with you. Undertale is nice. Yeah, Undertale is unironically a masterpiece. No, really, I love that game. First time I played was last year. And, like, I was so surprised. The game is so good. I didn't have many spoilers, so when I played that game for the first time, I was like, my god, this game is a masterpiece. Yeah, one of the 10 best games of the last decade. I'm not ashamed to say that. Being in the 20s, it still feels like a teen from adults. I cannot wait to turn close to 30 next few years from now. Yeah, the last generations are aging better. The 30s are the new 20s, the 60s are the new 40s, kind of like that. And people on their 70s and 80s are much more healthy nowadays, you know. My grandma is 82 and she goes to Pilates class. She walks a lot, she talks a lot, she's still alive. She's not a you can't call her a hag, you know. She is very healthy. I really like Pokemon. I like Pokemon too, at least the first 3 generations. My favorite Pokemon is Lugia. And Bailo Neto, one of my subscribers, he asked me to play Pokemon, and I will stream it in due time. So yeah, Pikachu, yeah, you have Pikachu on your profile picture, so of course you're a Pokemon fan. Oh my god, T-Man is here. Welcome, T-Man. Thanks for showing up. I'm glad you're here. Dragon say like Lugia says. I think you should like. Yes, I will. I will, Johnny. I will. Pokemon is fun. So I have a lot of Pokemon fans in my channel. So it's only logical that I stream that, right? Now I feel old. I remember playing. I played GTA 2 on PS1. You know very well how parents reacted to that game. You can steal cars, you can use guns, you can commit violence and all. It was crazy back then. GTA back then was, yeah, that was shocking. I mean, we had Mortal Kombat in the 90s, we had Doom, but nothing was like GTA with how much stuff you could do. But stealing cars was already a big thing. I played Atari on Bulgaria, the original Prince of Persia. Oh yeah, Prince of Persia. I mean, yeah, we're talking about this. Let's put a showcase here, right? I'm gonna pick my phone and put my screen open so I can read the comments. GTA Latino America. Yes, kind of like that. Okay, let me. Picking up my phone. I'm gonna put a display window capture here. Okay, so there's that. Let's give T-Man some nostalgia, right? Atari Bros Rise Up. Okay. Prince of Persia. By the way, this is Akira Lux. He's a friend. If you want to subscribe, he needs more subscribers after all. Atari. I have some VTubers to recommend, some that helping me a lot, but there are these annoying ads. I don't have YouTube Premium, so unfortunately. Time for T-Man to get nostalgic. Look at that. My god, this is such a good intro for Atari, you know? Ad blockers don't work on Opera GX, unfortunately. Oh, that's a different... Wow, look at this! Look at the girl! This is cute! Look at her! Dancing here! Okay. Okay, that's not the original game. I use Opera GX. Many people hate it. Rightfully so, but I like the browser. Soundtrack feels very appropriate. Let me put the phone in a more... Wait, Jafar? In the Sultan absence of the Grand Vizier, Jafar. Jafar from Aladdin. Rules with the Iron Fist of Tyranny. Only one obstacle remains between Jafar and the throne. The Sultan's beautiful young daughter. What a pervert. I can't. Yeah, it's only for a select few people. Well, these are good graphics, but this is not the original version, is it? Hey, Vitsa, welcome. Thanks for showing up. This is beautiful. This is not the original Atari version. Sure isn't. 8 bits. Okay, that explains it. Hey, Han, question. Shoot away, partner. If you didn't know, Aladdin isn't a Disney story. Yeah, I know that. The Sands of Time, if I'm not mistaken. Marry Jafar or die within an hour. Seems very reasonable to me. You know, you folks don't get a... If you folks don't get a girlfriend, that's why. Give them a sand... What's the name? Send something. Get that, send it to a girl, and say, marry me or die within an hour. Birthday. Hey Jordan, welcome. Yeah, I'm 30 today. That's my age now. Okay, marry Jafar or die within an hour. All the princess hopes to now rest with on the brave youth she loves. Little does she know he is already a prisoner. I mean, yeah. Yes, death or marriage works 100% of... I mean, it works. Just didn't say which one. Your age is the amount of games I have on my Steam library. You're gonna have more in the future, partner? Pretty sure. The original Prince of Persia. I remember the ones on PC. What a coincidence. Oh boy. Slide. Imagine if he pulled a revolver. Imagine. Marry or kill should be a game. I mean, yeah. On the context, you could, you know, make it a challenge. I remember playing the PC version, like, there was a very early DOS version of Prince of Persia. I played that. Hey Brian, welcome. We're here having our nostalgia stuff. After this, I'm gonna watch the GameCube intro because my legal-owned console doesn't have the intro for some reason. I don't know. The one I played was yellow. Yeah, this looks too good to be the original. Let's see if this was the one, right? Oh, 2005. Oh, was this one, T-Man? This one here I'm pointing at. Okay, let's check the GameCube intro. Nintendo game. Yeah, not a meme. You need to make that clear. Fine. But I like this Sega CD intro. Sega CD intro. I had a Sega CD. Yeah, I always told you folks I am a Sega person. I was never a Nintendo person, so... Which one? I hate ads. The better one is probably Jaguar. Most likely. Oh my god, I hate ads. Lucy's screaming. Wonderful. This is wonderful. Never had a Sega console. I always had them. I had a Master System. I had a Genesis and a Sega CD. Honestly, I never saw all of this because I was born in 20. You're that young? No Sonic? Oh. Damn. But I love Sonic. If you couldn't tell, I am a die-hard Sonic and Mega Man fan. This is why I was planning to stream Mega Man 8 first, because it's so special to me. But I decided to Pipar's advice and stream the games in order. So on Monday I'm gonna stream Mega Man 4. Finally can do a charge shot. But we all know this one. PlayStation 1 intro. This here, wonderful. Ooh. Shivers down my spine. This is so nostalgic. I like all the. I like 8 because of the cuts. The cutscenes were funny. Yeah, bro, power dude moment. Power guy. Power guy is a nice guy. He supported many of the VTubers I follow. He didn't see me yet. I would probably earn a lot of subscribers if he did, but he is a nice guy. Is he streaming? Power guy. Well, he is. Luckily, there's Power guy. He's chatting.
What kind of weeb shit did I just read? Oh, brother.
He is streaming, so
Most eats in hot tubby?
let's not steal his views, right? I've seen only now. Steam has Doom HUD Steam profile. How do you do that? How do you manage that? Let me hide the window capture for now. Let's go back to never heard of Power Guy. Nope. I think he's been in someone shared his streams in T-Man's server. I think he is big though. He has how many subscribers? 24K. 24K. What's Nintendo? Okay, Nintendo 64 intro. My cousin had a Nintendo 64, but I really don't remember how it starts. It doesn't look familiar, to be honest. He had a Nintendo 64, but I don't remember it. I've seen only now Steam. Wait a minute, my phone is not updating. But then again, most people never heard of me. 24K, yeah, he is big. Power Guy is big. He's a Mega Man fan, so he's not out of my he's not out of my radar. Even though I only knew about him thanks to him supporting Lucy, who, yeah, I showed you her, right? Let me go back in. Okay, window capture. Lucina Celeste. This VTuber, she helped me a lot. I watch her streams always, so yeah, this is her. If you wanna subscribe, it would be good, but she's much bigger than me, which doesn't have much of a problem. This is Lucy. I love her streams. I always watch. I love this Crash Bandicoot stream. Oh my god. Oh, folks, you wanna see something funny? You need to see this. No. Wait. Oh, this is gonna be funny.
Get in the hole! Get in the hole!
She finally defeated Neo Cortex, the final boss. This took a long time. I was in this stream. And what do you do after you defeat the final boss?
Do I go in there too?
No! I was like, no, Lucy, you didn't do that, did you? No way. No way. Yeah, it's seriously, that was the biggest facepalm I've ever had watching a stream. But yeah, this is Lucina Celeste, folks. She's a really good VTuber. I have fun watching her. If you wanna subscribe, I'll be happy. Does anyone remember obscure video games like really unknown video? I have some for you. Because like I said, I'm from the PS1 era. Oh my god, I played Akuji. Akuji is a really obscure game, and it's really creepy. It's, oh my god, it's disgusting. It's horror stuff. Maybe I should show you. Akuji PS1. Let's go. Akuji PS1. This game is disgusting. But there's a long play. This is World of Long Plays. It's more ads. More ads. This game is really disgusting. Let me go back to the beginning where.
You must seek an audience with Baron Samedi. Only.
It's kind of tribal. He wears a skull mask. It's a monster skull. I don't see the monsters yet, but there's some disgusting monsters in the game. I don't see them so far. Anyway, you get the gist of it. Akuji is a really disgusting game, but only if you're up to play PS1 games. What is that? Yeah, Pikachu. You didn't grow in that era, so it's kind of hard to get into. I don't mind graphics. I don't mind PS1 graphics because I grew in that era. It controls similar to Burning Rangers. Yeah, I play some Power Ranger games on PS1 too. I know many obscure games for PS1 and PS2. I want to play some of them. I plan on streaming games like GTA 3, GTA Vice City, GTA San Andreas, Scarface, The Warriors. There are many games I want to play, but I have a 4-day week schedule, so yeah, I can stream all of them straight. After Chrono Trigger, I want to play Darksiders, which is one game my friend wants me to play. He gave me the game, it was his gift, so yeah. PS2, DS, Wii, all of them kick ass, they do. I have a lot of games to play. I'm never gonna... He's here. This friend I was talking about, Darksiders, he's just confirmed his presence here. He wants me to play, and I want to play too. And I want my friends to enjoy watching me play the games. Darksiders, yeah, he gave me that game. Darksiders 1 in the War Mastered Edition, and Darksiders 3. I want to get Darksiders 2. I love hack and slash games. I love God of War. Well, this is the moment I say I regret saying something, because I did talk about Devil May Cry 5 before, didn't I? I'm gonna give that game another chance because I watched Lucy playing it and I had fun watching her play it. So I'm gonna stream Devil May Cry 3, 4, and 5 for you folks. I'm gonna try enjoying Devil May Cry 5 next time I do it. I have a 3DS. Yeah, I saw a friend. A friend had a 3DS a long time ago. I have a PS Vita. It still works. I have some PS1 games on it. And some PS Vita exclusives too. It's just too bad Sony neglected it. But yeah. Hack and slash games, I want to play God of War 2 because I love God of War. I'm a fan, but I'm gonna need to seriously censor. And when I press F10, this... Oh wait, only on the other screen. Anyway, I have a censored screen because God of War has sex scenes. I need to make that clear. Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2 are the best fighting games. Also, fuck Onslaught. I like Mortal Kombat more because Mortal Kombat is more realistic. The combat is less flashy and more meaty, like my friend said, like Ovo said. It's not that flashy, it doesn't have as many special effects. So yeah, I prefer Mortal Kombat, and for the brutality, because I like brutality more than I like style. Which is why I love God of War more than Devil May Cry. Even though I love Devil May Cry 3, Devil May Cry 3 is one of the best games I ever played. The second best hack and slash game I played. But I still like God of War more because the combat feels more brutal, it feels heavier. It's one thing I like in hack and slash games, in games in general. I like the feeling of weight. I like the feeling of holding a heavy weapon and hitting the enemy as heavy as I can. I have too many games to play. Yeah. It's a benefit because we're never gonna run out of content. But for now I plan on playing Doom Dark Ages. I talked to my friends, and what I'm gonna do when Doom Dark Ages gets released, I'm gonna do a marathon. I'll do 3 or 4 days just Doom Dark Ages. I still need more RAM, but I'm gonna manage myself and buy 2 RAMs, one each with 16 gigabytes. That's what I need because I got a 4060 GPU. It's a monster GPU. It runs everything. It's really the best GPU I could buy. I will. Do plan on making Five Nights at Freddy? I don't know, to be honest. It's point and click game. It's more narrative driven, so I'm not sure about that. But it all depends on how, on if my subscribers enjoy it. Because I can play anything if you folks like it. Some of you asked me to play Pokemon, I'm gonna do that. But Mega Man is a certainty. Mega Man I will, because I love Mega Man. I am a die-hard fan, no matter how many times I have to say it. Gonna play Mega Man 4 next Monday, and then Mega Man 5, 6, 7, 8, Mega Man and Bass, Mega Man Powered Up. And then I'll go to the Mega Man X streams. X 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but the tweaked version. The X4 is the best Mega Man. No, that's my opinion is X8, but X4 is amazing. It's great. It's just great. I'm gonna play Mega Man X6 tweaked because someone modified the game so it's more tolerable. Mega Man X7, forget it. Mega Man X7 is a sin against God. Hello, Stifodion. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for leaving your cake here. Thank you. This being a good stream so far. Mega Man X2, I had some problems with it, but I'll try again. Oh yeah, Mega Man 9 and 10. I can't skip those. They went with the 8-bit, the 8-bit style. I'm gonna play those too. But Mega Man Powered Up is a replacement for Mega Man 1 because that didn't age very well. But like I said, Mega Man X7, forget it. Mega Man X7, Mega Man 7 is fine. Mega Man 7 is good. Mega Man X7, however, no. That game is a sin against God. That game is not accepted even in hell. Not even Satan is okay with that game, okay? I'll skip to Mega Man X8. I'm gonna play Mega Man X Command Mission 2. That is a JRPG Mega Man. Both find my joke funny about Mega Man X7. Mega Man 11, yeah, I can't sleep on that one. My God, there's so many Mega Man games I forget them. Mega Man 11, yeah, it's very modern. But you know what's the funniest thing about Mega Man 11 is that Keiji Inafune was starting to get money to develop his own Mega Man game. He ended up making Mighty Number 9. My God, that game is, you know, the sin against God is, yes it is biblically accurate. You can keep reading the Bible. You will find a verse that says, "Thou shalt not play Mega Man X7." I condemn that. Mighty Number 9 is bad, but not because it doesn't have identity. It is so generic. It doesn't have anything to it. It's really a carbon copy. It's too sanitized. It's too corporative. It's, you know, when it's too clean, you start to see the frames of it. It's terrible. It's like a corporate boss showed you something so clean and so perfect without any. It's like what's the name of that channel? Kugersat. Kugersat. It's like that art style. Let me show you the channel I'm talking about. Kugersat. This channel here, this big channel here, the corporate art style, it's too clean. You know, these I don't care. It's a million subscribers, 23 million subscribers channel. Too clean art style. It disgusts me. It disgusts me. Sorry, I don't like corporate art style. This is not art. You know, I will go as far as to say AI has more soul than Kugersat art style. I don't like corporate art style. It's disgusting. Just like say, thou shalt not praise Postal 2. Yeah, absolutely. Corporate art style are soulless. Is what I'm saying. AI has more soul than corporate art style. Fun fact, Postal 3 is made in an infamous source. My god, they use its source engine to develop that shit. Sonic 06. Let me be honest, Sonic 06 is salvageable. I'm gonna stream Sonic P06, which is pretty much the fans fixing Sonic 06. And let me tell you, it's a good remake by fans. They also ported Sonic Unleashed to PC, and I'm so glad for that. And it's a good port. I'm gonna play that too. I'm gonna play Sonic Unleashed again. Why shouldn't I? It's the best Sonic game ever made. I don't care. That's what I think. In the Counter-Strike, yeah, they used that engine to develop such a shit game. Normal people, rest in peace. Also to rest in peace. It will never be remembered. Sonic 06 is a weird game, yeah. But it's salvageable. It's more salvageable than Mega Man X7. Is it weird that a huge fraction of my gaming life was spoke? It's normal. It's perfectly normal, don't worry. So much that I had a phase where I wouldn't touch any other franchise. Don't worry, that's me with GTA. The best game I've ever played was GTA San Andreas. I'm also not afraid of saying that. It was made by the creator of Mega Man. Which one? The... What? Mighty Number 9? Hold on. I'm talking to someone on Discord. Hold on. Anyway, going back to... I wish Mighty Number 9... I wish Mighty Number 9 was... It had identity and it was fun. Because it could be generic as long as it's fun, as long as it has identity. As long as it had anything to go for, because it just doesn't. It has nothing memorable. There's nothing to talk about it. Just how bad it is. And GTA 5 was a solid gaming experience. I played it all the way back in 2013 on my PS3, but it was kind of lacking, to be honest. I don't like GTA 4 either because GTA 4 is too grounded, too realistic, too dark and gritty. I'm just not a fan of that. Still, he copies his own series, which is sad, and I know I would do the same thing with my own. I mean, let's be honest, Keiji Inafune could at least call the characters other names because his version of Dr. Light is called Dr. White. Like, really? Ro is called Call. And I'm like, try to be more original, please. So he did that on purpose since Capcom stopped making Mega Man, just did wrong. And in the end, it wasn't memorable after all. Okay, understand. Okay. But yeah, it just had nothing to go with it. But it's hilarious how the response Keiji Inafune had for his fans were, well, it's better than nothing. Like, seriously, Keiji, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's better than nothing. What the fuck? Honestly, give me nothing over that soulless corporate shit. I love it, this guy, yeah. That friend of the Darksiders, he also wants me to play this Gaia, which I will play too. I don't know if I'll stream or not, because maybe there's an SFW content. Self-inserts as Magic Shota as a best fart. Sukubai and cat girls. Yeah. It's culture. Bloodborne was the same. Castlevania was also shelved. Creator of Symphony of the Night made Bloodborne and it did well. I mean, yeah, Bloodborne is a masterpiece. Bloodborne, it's a really good game. It improved all the problems Dark Souls had, but it has different thematics because it's all Lovecraftian. It's horror stuff and there's disgusting stuff in it. Orphan of Kos is disgusting. He uses his placenta as his weapon. Feliz Ovos da Sorte Colorida. It's another mobile game, another mess of a game. Play Store game. Yeah. We will remember the old good game. Owlers. Bloodstained. Oh, Bloodstained. I've never seen it. Let's take a look at this shit. Bloodstained. Bloodstained. Ritual of the Night. He is not even trying to hide. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I'm sorry, Word of Long Place. I'm not trying to steal your views, partner. I'm just trying to see this shit here. Death and Request 2. We wanted to be a Nancy Amy girl who kills the autistic father, and that I can relate despite not committing, thankfully. Well, I mean, it's cute anime girl Castlevania, I guess. Is this God of War though? This feels like God of War, this background here. There's the map up there. It still has more identity than Mighty Number 9 in my opinion. But the title, yeah. He should have tried something more with the title. Something else I was gonna talk about. Bloodborne. It's the Metroid yeah. Cute anime girl Castlevania. I don't mind. I don't mind if they made a cute anime girl themed with old games or old classic games. One of my ideas is basically Devil May Cry and Guitar Hero, but with cute anime girls. I showed my characters before. I don't know if I have. I can show you on the Discord servers later. But yeah. Cute anime girls always make for a nice change. There's even a... yeah, it's kind of disgusting, but there is the Citadel. It's a FPS game with cute anime girls, but you brutally murder them, and their limbs are used in the robots, kind of like the Necrons do in Warhammer. And the robots in Helldivers, it's disgusting. Postal 2 is the absolute best in the Postals. Yeah. Postal 2 is fun. I love Postal 2. I had fun with it. I had a lot of fun with that game. Postal 2 is really good. It's kind of like GTA without the cars, but you just want to cause chaos. Anyway, what else? Biotech. Biotech? What is Biotech? Let me check. Biotech. 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 Biotech game. I don't think that's what you mean. I don't see any of these. Does anybody found perfect paleta payaso? What's that? I think anime girls who are in fighting game inspired by different music are. Well, I mean, there is Skullgirls and Guilty Gear, but these were unfortunately tainted by the modern audiences. That's my impression of the critical drinker. Speaking of drinker, let me water. Feliz aniversário, muito obrigado. Nossa, a garrafa caiu, meu avatar vai mexer um pouco. Muito obrigado, mas o chat tá falando inglês a maior parte aqui. Happy birthday, thank you, Roy's Boys 2.0, thank you for coming. Yeah, we're here talking about video games and anime girl version of video games. There is a hack and slash game I plan on playing that my friend here played. It's called, what's the name of that game again? The one with the guts from Berserk, but anime girl. Solstice, I want to play that game too. Many games I want to play. Yeah. But as you can see, I'm totally in with anime. I love anime stuff. I mean, yeah. Nowadays, most stuff are anime. Which unfortunately the mainstream wants to touch them, but what else can we do, right? Yeah. Anything else? Anything else you folks want to say? Fighting games, I don't play them because I'm just not competitive. My dream game is a custom JRPG where I can create whatever. I mean, yeah, but you would end up creating a hentai game. But you know, this story I'm talking about, this game idea I wanna create about magical girls, rock and roll, hack and slash. This was originally very heavy on NSFW content, but I toned it down. So you just have the waifus, but it's more focused on the rock and roll part and the hack and slash combat. I just prefer that, you know. I just want to have it. I was even talking about this with my friend. I want folks who play that game to be hyped up, to enjoy it, just like I enjoyed Metal Hellsinger and Guitar Hero, and yeah, just like I enjoyed the ending of Undertale with Hopes and Dreams, because that song kicks ass. Readers of Nephilim. The title says everything. Readers of Nephilim. I mean, there's also Fallout Shelters, right? Where you can literally breathe to survive. I mean, quite honestly, I don't mind if Fallout has more sexual content. I really don't mind because Fallout is parody levels of stuff. Anyway, fighting game anime girls made off countries would be awesome. Bom, se escutando a conversa tá tipo assim, caralho, que porra que eu tô ouvindo. Metal Hellsinger is amazing. I love that game. I felt like I was in the late 2000s again. Like I said, System of a Down used to be my favorite band when I was 13. We play better. I don't play multiplayer games, sorry. I just play Fall Guys or Sonic Rumble, which is an upcoming game I'll play with my friends, but I'm just not competitive. I have my friend here as a witness, but I'm just not competitive. I don't play fighting games because I don't care about getting good. I play those games you watched me playing on easy mode. I played Doom Eternal, Metal Hellsinger, I played it all on easy mode because I just want to enjoy. Ultra Q I play on easy mode. I just wanna enjoy. I just wanna have fun. I just wanna have laughs. Hey, happy birthday! Thank you, brother. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be out. Just showing up is good enough. So I'm just glad you're here. Thank you for coming. When are you gonna play? I could play other Undertale games. You know, I could play Undertale Yellow or Deltarune, or yeah, I could manage, but I have my other plans with my schedules. Raimi, thank you for coming, for giving me happy birthday. Yeah, I'm just here yapping a lot, as you can see. I thought you don't. I drink water. I drink hot water. You can't see the bottle, but I'm right here. Play Deltarune 3+4. Okay, I can do that. Yes, Undertale. Yellow is a cowboy Undertale after all, right? So I can get behind that. There's beer. It's not for me. It's not for me. Okay, I'll have to go. Thank you for coming, Voxy. I hope you come more often in my streams, you know. It's enjoyable to have all of you folks here. So, yeah, thank you. Beat a box of good food. Yeah, enjoy your food, partner. But yeah, I'm gonna... Undertale Yellow is a cowboy game, and I love cowboy games. I'm gonna stream a boomer shooter FPS next week. Finally, I can stream that thanks to my GPU. But any cowboy game is good for me. You know, I once had this idea for a story about mechs in the Wild West, giant robots in the Wild West, because I love giant robots. Even though I only watch a true Gundam anime, I enjoy giant robots. After all, I grew with Power Rangers, Megas XLR, which is my favorite mech of all time. Eevee West is great, although, yeah, I agree with that. I'm thinking about picking Outer Wilds. Oh, I have that game. I'm not sure if I should stream that or not, to be honest. But it's on my list. Let me play this song. I don't care if it gets copyrighted. Let's just enjoy the music. Megas XLR intro. Let's go with that. Okay, let's go with that because I fucking love it. Yeah! Yeah. Woo! Punch Godzilla. Nice. This is my favorite mech of all time, folks. Yeah, Megas XLR is legendary. Let me check you folks' comments. I dig down. Will you play the Persona? Yes, absolutely. One day. It's gonna take a long time, though. Can't promise you that too soon. Mechs in the Wild West? Wild Arms had mechs, but different than that. More action-driven. I don't think they can copyright claim you, Megas. Yes, that's true, they can't. And if they do it, I'll just say fuck off. If the video can... No, don't worry. Don't worry about that, it's not gonna be taken down. I'll just record a personal fuck off message to them. Because YouTube is really stupid with copyright claims. I can't believe they had copyright claims for Undertale, of all things. The Gungrave games, every single one of them had copyright claims. Or whatever. But yeah, my idea for a mech story in the Wild West was that the saloons would become mechs, 5 saloons in a 5-region country, and eventually the mechs would combine and make a Megazord. Yeah, fuck yeah, that. That was gonna be my story, but I couldn't write it really well, so I just scrapped it. Or maybe I can give that story to another writer to make a game. That would be awesome. It's annoying cooking with Jack. It hit me with... Yeah, right. They're really drunk with that. I heard they took down a video because of a duck. Yeah, that happened. I heard about it. Cowboy Megazord. And a really loud yeehaw. Yeah. I wanted to make that, but I really can't. But like I was saying, I love mecha stuff. I grew up with Power Rangers. I grew up with Megas XLR. And what's the other robot related to Power Rangers? Will you play Schedule? I don't know. I need to check if that game is for me. But just so you know, roguelikes are not really for me. I have kind of a problem with roguelikes because I don't like losing. I use it to write a girl who sees ghosts and name after a story of Goat Pet's song. Oh, I mean, ideas can be shelved, but I'm willing to give a good person the creative rights to that because, I mean, it's not against the law. If anyone wants to create a game of mechs in the Wild West, yeah, that would be awesome. But let me pick up my phone here to check the other mechs I like because there's not just Power Rangers and Megas XLR. I watched more mecha stuff. I love Pacific Rim, the first movie. There's only that movie after all. There was never a Pacific Rim sequel. Enter the Gungeon is a good roguelike. Could be that. What the fuck is wrong with my... Oh my god, what the hell? TV time is drunk. What the fuck is wrong with your TV time? TV time is saying I don't have any shows watching. What the hell? This app sucks. Anyway, as I was saying, where's One Piece? Speaking of that, One Piece. Where is it? TV time really is drunk. I had more mechs I watched as when I was a kid. The only mech series everyone hates is the anime feature. Oh, I wish that anime was ended up well. I love it, Darling in the Franxx back in 2018. I wish it was gonna be good. Oh yeah, there's Evangelion, of course. The opening theme of Enter the Gun. I can try that maybe, but I'm gonna play on easy mode because I don't like losing. Anyway, Power Rangers. Voltron, no. Voltron, I just watched the modern animation. By Netflix, unfortunately. Transformers, I always liked Transformers. Megas XLR. There was more mecha stuff. I was trying to check here in my TV time record, but TV time is just wrong. Power Rangers is my... Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. I like giant robots like that. But everyone who talks to you about mecha stuff will always talk about Gundam, but if you don't like losing, then get good. Yeah, sure, Raimi. Get my ass kicked in a lot of... But when you lose in a roguelike, you just don't try again. You go back to the beginning and start over. I don't like that. But, you know, when you say you like mecha, there will always be someone to say, but how many Gundam shows have you watched? Like, I never got into Gundam. Does that make me a tourist for liking giant robots and not watching many Gundam series? Because there's too many Gundam series out there. I'm okay with watching Gundam, but Legend of the Galactic Heroes has a... I think I watched this one, Legend of Galactic Heroes. I don't think I watched that one. You didn't? I don't dislike Gundam, you know, that's the thing. I'm okay with watching more Gundam stuff. But so far, I only watched 2. Right, I'm gonna go happy. Thanks, Roy boys. Have a nice day, thanks for coming. But yeah, I'm okay with watching more Gundam stuff. I don't oppose to that. I just, you know, haven't watched it more than 2 so far. Because I was thinking about another tourist, but I'm a little ignorant and uncultured because I feel as if I touch it too little. Yeah, I feel that way too. I feel Gundam 83. It was Gundam 08. That's when I watched it. The Unicorn Timeline. Maybe it's on Netflix, so I can just pick and play sometime. I was thinking about another. Macross. I watched Macross. Macross is pretty good. It's peak 80s stuff. It could be used in a cigarette commercial. Kinda funny that though. 8 MS Team. That's the one I watched. really good. Only 12 episodes, pretty good. Neon Genesis Evangelion was my favorite anime, despite the brown-haired guy being a sad, annoying person. What do you mean, Gendo Ikari? Get he traumatized. Brown-haired guy? What's that change is that? Gendo Ikari. Gendo Ikari is one of the greatest villains of all time, though. But Evangelion is unfortunately remembered for the wrong reasons. Sorry, Minecraft Hardcore World. Can you believe that they made a Doom mod for Evangelion Doom mod? Take a look at this, folks. Doom but Evangelion. Look at this. Look how sick this thing is. Look at that. Evangelion but Doom. You still have this. Dun, 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 dun. I love the music. Yeah, Evangelion has peak soundtrack, doesn't it? Doom Evangelion. But we need more first-person shooter mecha games. Titanfall was amazing. Titanfall was amazing, but there shouldn't be just Titanfall. The mecha game I'm still writing about is a steampunk Zelda-style game. It was gonna be an RPG, but RPG is kind of complicated, so I make it so just action and adventure. Doom Evangelion, quite sick, isn't it? My mouse is not that good. But yeah, and we need less Marathon. Marathon, what a sin, right? Marathon, they had a really good game back then. Boomer shooter, a story-driven boomer shooter. They did great, but then they come and make Marathon this extraction shooter. Like, go fuck yourself. Who wants to play extraction shooters? Do you play Cookie Run Kingdom? Not really. Heard about it, but I don't really know what it's about, to be honest. I could check. Any suggestion you folks give me, I check later. But yeah, folks, we have Marvel Rivals now. I played it with my friends, one match against bots, just to get in. I will play more with them. I don't know if my friends are still here listening to me, but I plan on playing with them because Marvel Rivals is really fun. But we had Overwatch back in the day. Overwatch was fun. They made Overwatch 2 and make it shit, so who cares about Overwatch anymore? They play Marvel Rivals. Who needs Overwatch when you have Marvel Rivals? And they try to make Concord. Come on, Concord will always be remembered as a failure. How not to make a game. But yeah, Concord. And now they are making Concord 2, which is Marathon. They made the story of Marathon made in Halo and Destiny. Traveler in Destiny. Marathon Station, The Forerunners, Marathon. And then now, extraction shooters. What the fuck? Like, who asked for this shit? Nobody. Might be there still. We're gonna play Marvel Rivals, don't worry. I still wanna play with you folks. I don't know if I'm gonna stream that though. Particular or streaming, I don't know. Pipar have streamed a Marvel Rivals before. But anyway, I think people are just see you online. Yes, we do. We will. We will. Don't worry. I made a promise, and I like the game. After playing with you, I wanted to play more. Playing as the Punisher is just satisfying as fuck. All those turrets, all the shooting. That's just my style. I shoot shit up. That's my style. You call drawing a minigun a martial art? I mean, whatever works. Oh, yeah. Nobody wants extraction shooters, that's for sure. I think people are just tired of multiplayers. People still play Apex Legends, by the way. Do they still? I remember Doki, when she was another VTuber, she played Apex Legends. She was top 500 players. Just don't tell Doki, because just Just the same way I am an outlaw, she is a bounty hunter. I already said it. I am Han Solo, she is Boba Fett. I am Texas Red, she is the stranger with the big iron on her hip. Yeah. Multiplayers are still going strong. Not as strong as in the past, let's just agree with that. Because if that was the case, Overwatch would have been stronger, and Concord wouldn't have flopped, and what else? I mean, they need to be free too, after all. Multiplayers with voice chats, they are. You have too many brain-dead morons playing, especially Call of Duty. They didn't grow. Holy shit, Call of Duty is like almost 20 years old, the multiplayer games, and people are still retarded. They didn't grow up. I mean, after you grow, I guess you leave Call of Duty and do something more productive with your life. No offense to anyone who plays Call of Duty in my chat. Phone is dying at the bar. Have a good birthday. Thank you. If you are Repo or Fortnite, I'll speak to you next Saturday for you. Alright then, I'll let you know. Thanks for coming. Thanks for enjoying this stream, because I'm enjoying all the yapping. I'm yapping a lot, right? I don't know, I feel like sharing my backstory as a VTuber now. Because VTubers are all about yapping, right? I like watching VTubers yapping. To be honest, I like listening to women yapping too. You know, people always talk about women yapping, but I like women yapping. Seriously. That's kind of saying two single players and single players are dying. We're smart. We are? It's not that hard to be smarter than EA. Alright then. Thanks, Vivi. Good to have you here. Too much yapping. But yeah, seriously, I like having people I like around me yapping. I don't oppose to that, so there's that. Yapping is nice. And I mean, I don't mean to be sexist, but women like yapping. I'm kind of feminine on that way. I yap a lot. My friends listen to me yapping all the time. I keep pinging them to talk about the most stupid stuff sometimes. Yapping means you are passionate about. Yeah, I am. That's true. I hate EA. They make you pay for everything. Yeah, EA fucking sucks. It's a miracle EA is still alive. It's a miracle Ubisoft is still alive after Assassin's Creed Shadows. I can talk all day. Yeah, I yap a lot. I'm just not the silent type. It's a miracle Ubisoft is still alive after Assassin's Creed Shadows. Nobody remembers the game even. They made that Yasuke simulator in response to Assassin's Creed Shadows. I watched Kuromaru Onisan. I think you folks know him. He's a demon VTuber. He was playing Yasuke Simulator. It was hilarious. We made some dark jokes on that stream. I mean, you don't make Yasuke Simulator without very dark jokes, but I'm not gonna get too deep in this topic. Because you know, YouTube is gonna take me down. I'm gonna get cancelled on Twitter. But it often depends on who is yapping about what, but it's nice seeing someone passionate. Yeah, I just love talking about the stuff I like. I'm talking to you folks the same way I would talk to my wife, you know? If I had a wife, that is. She would listen to me. Go ahead, say it. You sure? Let me be honest with you. Raimi is here always telling me what's okay and not okay to talk on social media. So, Raimi, can I say what Ovo is asking me to say it? You sure? Can I talk about Yasuke Simulator and the dark joke I made on on Kuromaru's stream? You aren't married yet? Yeah, I'm not married yet. Not yet, at least. You plan on Five Nights at Candy's? I mean, fan games, so I don't know. I plan on streaming Sonic fan games. There's this game, Sonic and the Falling Star. I want to stream that too. It's a fan game, but I promote indies a lot. I promote fan games too, so it's all right. All right, Raimi, let me DM that to you. Let me tell you. Okay. bastard. Kuromaru. Let me tell that to Overture. Let me DM that to him. Let me find him. Where are you? Where am I? Okay. Oh, because I nicknamed him Dragon Daddy. Oh yeah, he saw the dark joke. I mean, seriously. Okay. My jokes are only funny when I get edgy, right? You're surprised I'm not married yet. I'll let you folks know when I get married. I can yap about my story lore to you, Han. So after this stream is over, okay, that's okay. I yap to these two friends about my stories every day. Because you know, I'm very passionate about them. But it's funny, my story about the steampunk mechs I talk about that a lot because it's an adventure. I love an adventure. I love all the discovery and all. That's why Skyrim is the second best game I've ever played. Horrible. Ovo knows the joke. I yap about this story about the steampunk mechs. And the protagonist is a Shota. He's a cat boy. He's a cute cat boy. And I made sure he's smart. He learns all the things I learned. Because all my knowledge of 3D platformers I used on Dark Souls when I played it. Which is why Sand Fortress is my favorite level in Dark Souls. It's my favorite area. But speaking of Dark Souls, let me tell you, Dark Souls was kind of an experience to me. In 2018, I played Dark Souls for the first time. And oh god, I kept dying to Capra Demon. And I was so bad at Dark Souls back then. Then, you know, I stopped playing Dark Souls. At one point, I considered stopping gaming overall. People say you're not a real gamer if you don't finish Dark Souls. And I took that personally. So yeah, Cyberpunk released. All the shit happened. Thank you, Soru, for coming. Thank you. Did you enjoy Castlevania 4? Did you die a lot in it? Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you're here. I'm just yapping here about my gaming experiences. I'm telling everyone my experience with Dark Souls, how I almost gave up gaming overall after dying so many times in Dark Souls. Capra Demon didn't let me proceed. I enjoyed the pain, yes. You're like me with Dark Souls. Those people were tryhards acting like they're pros. I felt oppressed by them. Let's just say like that. But you know, 2018, I was playing some games in between, very little compared to before. But February 22, a friend came here over my house to teach me how to play Dark Souls properly. Dark Souls, I learned how to take on Capra Demon. I learned how to take on that son of a bitch. And you know, when I finally beat Capra Demon after 4 years, I screamed so loudly. Let me go back a bit so I can scream properly. How I after Capra Demon's health was depleted, I screamed, "Filho da puta!" Not nearly as bad as this. Not nearly. It was much louder than this. My grandma heard me and she was like, "What happened?" What? I screamed so loud. It means son of a bitch, but in Portuguese. But in Portuguese is much more aggressive. You know the meme, right? English insults are the little cat walking. Spanish insults are the crocodile walking. But Portuguese insults, let me say, they are much more aggressive. And after beating Capra Demon, I finished Dark Souls in 3 weeks. It was relatively easy. This is why when people say Dark Souls can't have an easy mode, it's because if Dark Souls get an easy mode, it gets way too easy. Like ridiculously easy. Like it's not even gonna be fun. But yeah, when Ovo said anyone can beat a Dark Souls game, can beat a Souls-like game, he really means it. Him and his brother saying that anyone can beat Dark Souls, that was true. And I've beaten Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Looking forward to finish more Souls-like games. Yes, Raimi, I'm gonna stream Sekiro and I'm gonna finish that game too. Sekiro, Neo, Lies of P. What else? What else? I could play Cold Vein. I could do a collab with someone. My friend V4 is not here for us to continue, but yeah, it was thanks to V4 that I'm a VTuber now. I mean, he was gonna be a VTuber too. He even has his avatar, but I think he gave up the idea. But I told him he should try again. I mean, he is free not to try, but it would be really nice if he did. AI Limit, yeah, that game you're playing. It looks like Cold Vein a lot though. Also, let me be honest. I was also planning on playing the cute girl Dark Souls, Little Witch Nobita. Let me say, I was kinda holding back that one because I was really gonna name the stream this here. Let me put the title here for you folks to see. A Little Witch Nobita. This was gonna be the title. I'm typing. Okay, let me find the emoji. Sob. You can tell already with the sob emoji, right? This was gonna be the title of Little Witch Nobita stream. I mean, the Dot Giver gave me a star. Thank you, Dot Giver. You're always a winner. Thank you, partner. And you just saw me expressing Little Witch Nobita title. But yeah. But I don't know. The game might be unsafe. I don't know. It's a game I have on Steam. I don't know how hard it goes. But we'll see about that. Let's see. But like I said, I like cute anime girls. Can you really blame me? But yeah. I have some Souls-likes to stream. I have some other hard games that are not Souls-like to stream. And yeah. Oh my god, folks, I just checked. I have 799 subscribers. Just one more and I get to 800. This would be a miracle. Cute anime girls are too powerful. Yeah, like Soru said, don't we all love anime girls? Soru loves them especially. I personally I'm not into Yuri, but it's funny when Soru does it. She loves Yuri. If you folks love Yuri, you're gonna love Soru and her streams. She says she has skill issue, but to be honest, she adapts really quick. She is a Reploid after all. She learns. The machine learns. Yeah, Soru, I had to censor when Undyne and Alphys were gonna kiss. That's too unsafe for my streams. Not in front of the human. I was yapping a little when they were dating. But I like fish girls, like I said. I love mermaids. I like shark girls. Oh my god, shark girls. Why did I say that? Gura just graduated. Everyone is sad. Because yeah, 5 years being successful, it's just not gonna leave us that easily, right? Pain and suffering. She left us an A. Dot Giver gives me a dot. Gura gives us an A. But yeah, if you folks don't mind, I could share my backstory as a VTuber, you know. Became a VTuber last year. I kinda had to work a lot to pay for my avatar and my PC. I'm still paying for my avatar. I'm gonna end the payment in July. Robot Girls, Yeah, with me it's robot girls, fish girls, angels, bird girls. Every week is Shark Week with Shark Girl GF. That's right. That's right. You are happy if you have a fish girlfriend. But all of you folks have your tastes, right? I love girls in general. Yeah. But then there are special girls. My friend Ovo loves gremlins, goblins, dragon girls. I can't blame him for that. Dragon girls are excellent. So yeah, I always admire that. I like trains. Then let me show this. Let me show you this. This is pretty cool. Do you like Miku Hatsune? Oh, yes, you like Miku Hatsune. I'm not gonna take a no for an answer. If you say you don't like Miku Hatsune, you're lying. Miku Hatsune Train Mech. There's no Godzilla versus Hatsune Miku. Dragon girls, they are. Do you like girls? Then look at this. This is pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, I like Godzilla too. Yeah, it's Godzilla. As a young girl, used to listen. She's great. What do you mean? I mean, I like normal. Yeah. A Godzilla versus Hatsune Miku, who will win? I mean, Miku always wins. Dragon girls are gods to mankind. I agree with that. You're absolutely right. Where's the train mech transformation? Oh, come on. I lost that video. What a shame. But I swear there was a transformation to that mech. Dragon girls are a gift to mankind. Yeah. Who needs science when the word of God is true? The word of God is what matters, and God said, yes, dragon girls are my gift to you. Yeah. Science. Who needs science when the word of God is true? But anyway, you like trains? There's all sorts of girls. There's even cave girls too. There's girls of all kinds. Oh yeah, Soru likes fox girls. Me, who doesn't either? You have Senko. Senko is all you need. You don't need a psychologist, you need Senko in your life. But I like cat girls more than fox girls. So nothing personal, just I like cat girls. I'm a cat person. I used to be a dog person. I mean, I have a dog, a pit bull, but I like cats more. I don't dislike my dog though. She is a good dog. I think most of you have. Cat girls are a classic favorite month. Yes, I failed GAD science practice test with 141. Oh well, that's a shame, right? But yeah, I was gonna talk about my VTuber background. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you folks something. You know, I'm a VTuber now. I'm a VTuber for almost a year. I've been VTubing since July last year, since my first Gungrave stream. But it was a friend who brought me to this world. He was gonna be a VTuber, a cyborg raccoon VTuber, an awesome avatar, by the way. He was gonna be a VTuber, so I followed him. And right now I am a VTuber. I wish he was VTubing though. He's good. He doesn't. It's kind of sad that he sees himself so low, but he is good. He is entertaining. He's funny. He has an awesome avatar. You know, I'm just sad we are not VTubing together, and he's not doing collabs with me today. But he motivated me to VTube. But yeah, the funny part was that I didn't really like VTubers before 21. Because 2016 I followed Kizuna Ai. She was the one who popularized it. I really thought she was an AI back then. I watched a lot of Let's Play channels. I have a favorite channel. My favorite YouTube channel is a Brazilian VTuber. I don't think you can watch him because all of his content is in Portuguese. His name is Funky Black Cat. I will type it here. Funky Black Cat. Honestly, if he learned about my existence, I would faint because I watched his GTA San Andreas videos all the way back in 2012. So yeah, I watched a lot of Let's Play channels. So I watched Kizuna Ai. Hi Fred, hello there. Here you are. You are the first to comment on my stream. Now you're here. Thanks for coming. I'm yapping a lot here, telling my VTuber backstory. So I watched Kizuna Ai back in 2016, and then more popular VTubers came afterwards, but the VTuber fans I met back then were kinda unhinged, you know. Thanks Fred, thanks for the happy birthday message. I'm glad you all are here. So like I'm saying, the fanbase of VTubers from 2017 to 2019 was kinda unhinged, so I was kinda, oh my god. What's wrong with these VTuber fans? Taking my waifus out of me. Because I wanted to see more artwork with my anime waifus. And I was starting to see more VTuber fan arts than my waifus back then. Oh well. But I was kinda complaining too much. I was kinda whiny back then. I wasn't really into VTubers until Raimi showed me Finana Ryugu. And when he showed me her streams, her videos, I was like, oh my god, she's literally me, but a girl, but a mermaid. I really fell in love with her. Finana Ryugu, the VTuber I fell in love with. He never read a single message of mine, but that's besides the point. So yeah, I kept watching her streams. Yes, Fred. I used to love Finana, but yeah, things went south, didn't they? After Finana, I watched other VTubers. I watched Selene, Elera, and other independent VTubers. I watched Shy Lily. I knew V-Bay, but I was never really into her content. I respect her, but her content isn't for me. That's just it. So I kept watching Finana, but things went south. I kept watching more indie VTubers. And here I am. I'm a VTuber now. It's kind of funny. It's kind of like shonen protagonist backgrounds. Eren Yeager was like, I hate all titans. He became a titan. Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul was like, I hate ghouls. Became a ghoul. And I was like, I hate these VTuber fans. They're so unhinged. Here I am. I'm kinda unhinged myself, right? Welcome back, Roy's boys. Missed me, partner? Just kidding. A rabbit hole. Yeah, I fell on this rabbit hole. I mean, eagles eat rabbits, right? My god, that sounded so bad. I'm sorry. I said many times, like, I apologize to Pippa many times, as if Pippa would watch someone like me, a Brazilian cowboy VTuber with less than 1,000 subscribers. Whatever, but Pippa is funny. Even though Raimi showed me her at first, and I didn't have a really good impression of her. She screamed a lot, but after watching her content, Pippa is really based and funny. She is the Asmongold of VTubers, as everyone says. But Face Connect has the best VTubers. There's Oruka, there's Tenma. Tenma, I swear, Tenma is just like my grandma. She's a hag. Raimi keeps attracting hags. It's his fault, not mine. He keeps attracting these hags. These very sexy hags, by the way. Folks love older women, right? But do girls like old men? I mean, I'm 30 now. young by today's standards, but older than most of you. But yeah, that's my backstory as a VTuber. Hags are hot, they are. Yes, Remy, I keep seeing these hag VTubers because of you. And this is not a critic, you know. It's an observation. Do you think I'm a Dilf, Luhuria? Kidding, by the way. Anyway, Remy, this is not an insult. I'm just saying you attract hags. Just like I attract Latinas. This is also not an insult, Soru. But you and Lucy, I keep watching you and Lucy. Yeah. That was this day, I watched a Soru stream, and after a Soru stream was over, I watched Lucy. And I was like, I'm watching Latinas all day. Oh wait, I watched Tama and Heidi. Don't you breed Latina? Shadow loves Latinas. That's what I keep telling Lucy. I also tell her my jokes. My jokes are always funny. Don't you dare say I'm wrong. I love cat girls, bunny girls, wolf girls, fox girls, arachne, lamias, right? A lot of girls. They are hags, yeah. And Bonnie too, even though I met Bonnie first. But can you blame me? Bonnie is a sexy icon. Bonnie is like the most beautiful hag I've ever seen. I will miss Latino guys like DJ living in my... Okay. But yeah, I keep I mean, why would I not? I'm Latin American myself. Brazil is in Latin America. We just speak Portuguese instead of Spanish. But Portuguese is a very hard language to learn. Well, Spanish is very hard too. To be honest, Spanish is very hard. But to be frank, Face Connect are filled with hags. Face Connect either has hags, or autist girls, or unhinged other girls. Face Connect is not for the mentally stable. And that's me. If I was a corpo VTuber, I would be in Face Connect, even though I would probably get bullied by the girls. But I don't mind. But corporate VTubing is in a dark age, isn't it? Quite often they're both. I think Brian love animal girls. Ovo says the monster girls I like are too humanoid. But I mean, I like beauty. I'm beautiful. Why wouldn't I want beautiful girls? So yeah. I'm just checking. Alright, I'm gonna go see you in... Alright, thanks for coming, Pikachu. See you in the next one. But I'm not sure if my subscribers are gonna come to my Zelda Majora's Mask stream. That's mostly for the Zelda fans. Like my brother, like Perilo Neto. Why isn't he here? He must have other things to do, or he's traveling. Brazilians always travel in holidays. Anyway, I'm already lost. I'm yapping so much I lost track to what to talk about. Okay, now I'm really lost. I talked so much I'm kind of running low on energy. Sorry folks, I'm lost. The music is playing. How about I have a hot take? Already talked about Devil May Cry 5 though. I'm just no longer that person. One to 800s, yeah. I just need one more subscriber to get to 800. That took a little bit. It was almost a month past the deadline, but I don't mind. As long as I keep growing, it's okay. As long as I keep having my subscribers here enjoying my content, I'm fine. And I'm glad you folks enjoy my stuff. But yeah, I had to change because I was streaming Ratchet & Clank because 4 of my friends are Ratchet & Clank fans, but not many people came to my streams, so I had to give it a break. I'm always told to not care too much about the numbers, but when your streams are empty, you just can't keep going. I'm sorry, but that's the reality of streaming. But all of you like Mega Man and Sonic, so I will keep playing those. I love them too. My schedule is formatted like this. Mondays are for platformers, Wednesdays are for first-person shooters, and Fridays are gonna be action games days again, because soon I will finish the Zelda series, and I'm gonna play RPGs on Sunday. It's gonna be RPG Sunday. My god, I need to play Tales of Zestiria. Ovo always talks to me about this, and I need to play Tales of Zestiria. I need to play Ys, what kind of beer you drinking. That's not for me. It's stop it here, because 1 hour and a half and I haven't touched that mug. I don't drink alcohol. It's here, it's already hot. Who asked for this anyway? Anyway. Yeah, I play all these games. I play for my friends too. You know, whenever a friend asks me to play a game, I'm just always welcome. I always accept that. I like seeing people happy, you know. I want them to be just as happy as I am. My enjoyment is your enjoyment. It's just like that. And I'm gonna get my hands on a Nintendo Switch, probably Switch 1. Most likely, because Switch 2 is way too expensive. There's these evil business practices. I don't want to support them with that. After all, Metroid Prime is also a first-person shooter, so it's gonna fit well on Wednesdays. And Breath of the Wild, maybe. I don't know. I would need a guide to Breath of the Wild, honestly. But I have an endless streams of games to play. I will probably die before finishing my playlist, but that's okay. There's always gonna be games in history. You know, games are art. Even if people refuse to acknowledge that, games are art, and sometimes they are better than movies. We can talk about movie games right now, right? And starting with The Last of Us. I made a video back last year, before I gave up making videos overall, and talking about The Last of Us and the negative impacts it left in the gaming industry. But I took it down because it kept attracting just The Last of Us fans and Sony shields, and I didn't want that. I enjoyed The Last of Us in my first playthrough. My other playthroughs, because I played this game more than 5 times when I had I still have it on PS4. What am I talking about? But The Last of Us left a negative impact in the gaming industry, in my opinion. So I had to call that out. But I kept attracting the wrong people to my videos. Which is really why I stopped making videos overall. I just kept attracting negative people. Just people who complain about me, who complain about my avatar. But my guy is not a bad guy. You are the bad guy with this anime girl avatar. Yeah, die. You're as good as dead. Anime haters, I dehumanize them every time. I don't care. I hate anime haters. They can get run by a bus, if you ask me. Anyway, enough unhinged stuff to say. Telltale The Walking Dead is my favorite game movie. Yeah, it's about stories. Asura's Wrath is about combat, isn't it? Isn't it hack and slash? Isn't it about, you know, Asura is angry? Is literally the title. So, yeah. Movie games, The Last of Us, I say. The Last of Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid eventually. Sometime. Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake is coming, so might as well. But seriously, Kojima is a genius. I admire him, so I think Metal Gear Solid, it really had a positive impact. you know, there's a lot of gameplay. The Last of Us gameplay is really simple, but it's good. Honestly, The Last of Us had a good combat. It had a good gunplay. I can't criticize that from the game. I'm just being fair, but I don't like Neil Druckmann. Not gonna say all the reasons, but he thinks he's Kojima. He's not. And The Last of Us is not Metal Gear. Happy birthday, now in English version. Thanks, Fred. Always good to have you here. But I think The Last of Us left a negative impact because every game wanted to be cinematic and realistic and dark and gritty, as if the 2000s weren't responsible for that already. Every game wanted to be edgy, but everything wanted to be nihilistic. And I'm gonna be honest with you folks, I don't like nihilism, not one bit. I don't like it. I said it before, I like happy endings, I like classic heroes, I like when villains are evil, when they're not sympathetic, when you root for the heroes. Sympathetic villains are fine, but we have too many of them in media. I personally am not okay with that. Thanos was right? What do you mean Thanos was right? That was one of the most cringe things ever. Thanos genocided half of the universe, and he says he cares about the universe? I'm gonna save the universe by killing half of it? Go fuck yourself, Thanos! He was better in the comics. He was unhinged. He killed half of the universe because he was a simp of death. I mean, how can you not simp death when she looks like Mori Calliope? But yeah, I don't like the MCU version of Thanos. I think that thing of saving the universe, no, he was wrong. Go check Malthus. He was refuted by Karl Marx. You know, the father of communism. Yeah. But too many sympathetic villains. That bothers me. I don't want to sympathize with psychopaths, with murders, with the other word I can't call. What Rance is over. Sorry, everyone who loves anime. I hate Rance simply because of what he does. Play Heavy Rain for unintentional comedy. I'm aware. I never actually played that game. It's only available on PS3 though, isn't it? That was kind of the point. What do you mean, Thanos? Jason. Yeah, Jason. I'm not gonna say Jason was right, but his background is understandable. I'm just saying there's too many sympathetic villains. I wanna hate them again. Because I love Dio Brando. Dio Brando is one of the best villains I've ever seen. Press call Jason button. There's Freddy Krueger. Freddy Krueger, that fucking predator. Too many sympathetic villains. I don't wanna... Fuck you, addition car. Fuck you, you stupid... No, that's gonna get racist, so I'm not gonna say it. Addition car is an asshole. He made demons from Devil May Cry sympathetic. Why would I feel sympathy for demons if I wanna kill them with style? Why? Why? Would you make demons in Doom sympathetic? No. I just want to massacre them. Like, you can have sympathetic characters. I mean, I literally played Metal Hellsinger 2 days ago, and the Unknown is a sympathetic demon. She would get along with Doom Guy. She's cute. She's a demon. She's cute. I will say she's cute. How many times I need to say it? But you don't make demons in Devil May Cry sympathetic. Sparda was literally the point. He was the exception. He was special. Devil May Cry, the title is literally about that. Dante and Virgil can cry. And Nero too, while we're at it. I'm not gonna forget to mention the dead weight, but the fact Virgil and Dante can cry means they're human. That's the point. Humans are good. Demons are not. And when there's a good demon, there are exceptions. I was even talking about this with a friend. I said there are exceptions of good demons. There's the Unknown from Metal Hellsinger. There's Hellboy. There's Dante and Virgil. Yes, Virgil is good, is a good person. I don't care. I don't care how many crimes he committed. Virgil is not a bad person. I'm gonna defend Virgil. I'm gonna die on that hill. But there are good demons. But when you say demons are misunderstood and humans are the real bad, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm tired of stories saying that humans are the real villain. No, 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 no. Fuck off with that nihilistic bullshit. We are humans and we need to be exposed to the good of humanity. Too many people hate humanity and I can't stand that anymore. I stand with DMC, Devil May... Oh my god. Okay. I remember when Raimi was telling me about that time when Virgil grabbed a sniper rifle and he killed a demon inside a pregnant demon woman's womb. I mean, like, come on. I know that's a demon, Virgil, but please, chill, partner, chill. That's too much. That's definitely too much. I think I told Lucy that, and Lucy is a major Virgil simp, and she was like, "What the hell?" I need to swear less next time we interact because I swear too much, right? I'm criticizing Devil May Cry Netflix, but there's ladies swearing more than me. She swears lady fucking swears every fucking 5 fucking minutes. Yeah, just like that. Frieren approved action. Frieren is based. I even have badass pictures of Frieren killing demons with Guts, Doom Guy, Dante, and other demon slayers. But yeah, Frieren is based. She just is. What else I was gonna say about demons? Yeah, demons are evil. That's the status quo. Humans are good guys in my series. It is the fear of the unknown. Yeah, there are bad people, there are bad humans, but it doesn't mean all humans are bad. I don't like that. I don't like when you say all humans are bad, because there are good and bad humans, and that's just normal. You don't need to make all humans bad in order to... I am Hero. Yo, hello there, partner. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to my yapping session. I hope you enjoy. I'm here talking about how bad the Netflix Devil May Cry is. I remember Gabriel. Remember Gabriel? Oh, yeah, I remember him. You were on the Ultra Kill streams. Very nice. I finished the game so far, by the way. Ultra Kill is very good. I'm talking about these games, and I didn't talk about Ultra Kill. Wholesome Demons in War. What'd you say? Wait, did I say that? Did I say that over? Ultra Kill is a great game, you know. I love it, that game. I enjoy it every single minute of it. But Ultra Kill is a hard game to get into. But it's easy to adapt. You play it once, and then you get good. I already have my tricks. I unlocked the jackhammer, by the way, but I don't know if I prefer the jackhammer than the normal shotgun, because I have that trick that you charge the shotgun and you swap to pistol and shoot the bomb. I can see that. All Ultra Kill games, Ultra Kill players talk about the coins, right? I use the coins sometimes, but I use more the shotgun. I use the nail gun. My god, why can't I just call it minigun? I have these weapons. I ping over every day to make theories about Ultra Kill. Because Ultra Kill is the most anime first-person shooter I've ever seen. It's very anime when you have a lot of realistic first-person shooters. And you're Brazilian? Yes, I am. I am absolutely Brazilian. Sou brasileiro sim, se você for também você vai entender o que eu tô falando. So, yeah. I love Ultra Kill. I mean, it's hard not to like Ultra Kill. I'm following this channel now, Under the Mail. He's been in a lot of fire. after he criticized Ultra Kill, but he loves that game. He sounds a little baseless sometimes, but he's a good YouTuber. He just expresses his points wrong sometimes, and he is misunderstood, but he's not a villain. Eu tô, entendeu mesmo. Yeah, Ultra Kill is good, but these are my strategies. I use the shotgun a lot. I use the nail gun a lot. I got the jackhammer. And I learned the trick. You charge the jackhammer, then use the alternate shot, and then kick it. But I could just do the trick I talked about. Charge the shotgun, and then swap to pistol, and boom. It's a heavier impact. I am a player of impact. I'm a player of violence. I am more brutal than I am stylistic. But I keep pinging Ovo to make theories about it. I just want to know what the next arm will be. V1's fifth arm. But I think I know what the fifth arm will be. It's probably gonna be a teleporter, just like the shotgun main. Guess we can't be friends. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Shotguns are god tier weapons. Literally Doom guy. I have English accent being Brazilian for some reason. Yeah, I have endless conversations with Brazilians who think I'm gringo, but not realizing I am a Brazilian. It happens with other Brazilians. Sniper! Come on, what do you mean hiding in safety? Face your enemies head on. You know, fight them face to face. Why not? I'm going to okay. But yeah. I think the next V1 arm is gonna be a teleporter. He's gonna do just like Dishonored. You teleport to one place and another. But there will certainly be a skill where you can do the judgment cut and just say, I am the storm that is approaching. Oh yeah. I grew up with a quickscope era, oh, come on. I grew up with pistols, machine guns, and assault rifles. Baba booey. I grew up with these weapons, and I don't like rifles nowadays. Rifles are too ammo consuming. I want to make every shot count. I'm a cowboy for a reason. I like handguns. I like shotguns. Not so much machine guns because I wanna use at least ammo as possible. What AR are we talking? I used to love AK-47, but I never liked the AR-15. To be honest, it looks ugly. It looks ugly. I don't like the AR-15 for the design. That's what snipers and marks. I mean, but you hide in safety. I wanna face them head on. I wanna be in the field. That's why I love it. Doom 2016. Doom 2016 is easily top 15 games I've ever played. I love Doom 2016 more than Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal is a good game, but I love 2016 the most. But I like just facing them head on. I'm a cowboy, you know? Yeah. Blasting with shotgun. Yes, exactly. Listen to Raimi. I like shotguns. I like just being violent. I tell that to WW2 infantry, they use M1 Garand. Nah, M1 Garand is also not so fun. It's all about having fun, all about being brutal. That's what matters. At least for me, that is. But I'm talking about all this, but I also like swords and fist fighting. To be frank, MW2 use a knife. I'm gonna parry your bonk, you know. I'm the parry master. Anyone watching Ultra Kill is gonna notice that my prime skill is parrying. I'm a cowboy, but I can parry. Anyway, sniper rifle, pistols, I'm talking about. Yeah. But funny enough, I was playing Borderlands lately. I didn't stream that, but Borderlands, most of the game, I was dangerous with my guns, but I was more dangerous without them because I picked Brick as my character, and he has the Berserk skill. I felt like the Incredible Hulk. I killed everything with punches. I mean, the final boss of Borderlands is an Eldritch Horror, and I defeated the Eldritch Horror by punching him. I was just beating the final boss with my bare hands. That was very satisfying. And I don't mean any offense to your family, Cab, your Eldritch family, you know. Not to say girlfriend. I'm not gonna beat the slug, you know. I don't mean any offense, seriously. Command grab, but what if I shoot you before, Raimi? Spawns, oh my god. This slug is gonna show up. I'm not gonna play the sound effect because it's gonna have ads, so yeah. But it's funny, it's hilarious when you have the guns but you defeat a kaiju and an Eldritch Horror barehanded. But I like barehanded. I'm not scared of SCP. I don't mess with them. I don't mess with gods. I don't mess with SCP. I don't mess with Eldritch Horrors. I don't. But I like fighters too. I like protagonists who use just their bare hands. That's why everyone loves everyone loves Kiryu Kazuma and Majima for my case, because Majima is my favorite Yakuza protagonist. Space Slug, Melty Blood Shield Teleport. You always have a trick behind your hand, right, Raimi? That's why I keep saying, don't call your dangerous acquaintance near me, okay? I want to play a fair fight. I suck at fighting myself, but I like playing fighters. This is why also the Balrog was one of my favorite weapons in Devil May Cry 5. My favorite weapon in Devil May Cry 5 is obviously Cavalieri, the motorcycle. There's nothing so cool, it can't get cooler with a motorcycle. That's the rule. I don't care. People complain about Maoika in Genshin Impact, fuck them. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't want her to be some tribal, carnival, Indian, whatever. I want the metal motorcycle. I like that. Fuck yeah. America. Fuck yeah. Yeah. To me, Genshin Impact could add a mecha character. I will pull for them. I don't care about circumstances. I care about things being cool. That's what matters. Seriously, I care more about being cool. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone who's been watching me. Thank you. Thanks a lot. It's all thanks to you that I reached this far. 800, 200 more to reach 1,000. But partner, 800 finally. This is my birthday gift from you. Thank you, everyone, for 800. I have to say it. Thank you. I'm happy for this. I'm very grateful. I am reaching new heights with that. 200 since last year. Since July last year. It's a good thing for a VTuber. I'm reaching very good heights, so I'm happy with that. Yeah. Damn, I really should start developing my games. I just need motivation. I suck at having motivation myself. Yeah, Luhuria, I'm just happy. I'm here yapping a lot with you folks, just listening to my yapping. Borderlands is the game I finished recently. Borderlands does what Fallout wish it did, because I played Fallout 3, but Fallout 3, while fun as an RPG, is really not a good game. Manos Madhouse, oh my god, you are that fella from Twitter. Thank you for coming, and thank you for the message. You make very good content. I love your content, your horror content, even though I'm not into horror myself, but you make very good stuff. So, thanks for coming, partner. I'm here talking, yeah, horror stuff. I'm here talking about Borderlands. How Borderlands has Eldritch Horror as a final boss. I'm focused on hardcore on Minecraft. Okay, don't worry about that. I don't mind if some of you are doing your own stuff besides watching my yapping stream. Yet Resident Evil, all in due time, Remy. Remember, I lost my monitor recently, and my monitor could run Resident Evil 7. Maybe I can. Bacalao, bienvenido. Puedo hablar un poquito de español. Very. I'm glad you were here, partner. Welcome, very welcome. Congrats on 800. I'm happy with that. Same to you. You're not that bad with shooters yourself. I try my best. I like shooting things. I'm a cowboy after all. I like shooting things. That's what I do. You spoke like I told. Hablé like como una tortilla. I try to speak Spanish, but Spanish is hard, even though Portuguese is similar to Spanish. Juan, ¿dónde estás, Juan? Caballo? Caballo? Okay, I tried best, but honestly, Spanish is a funny language. Spanish insults are very heavy, but they're also hilarious. But that's me. I laugh at aggressive stuff. Don't expect me to be very sane when considering the things I consider fun. I consider violence funny. I watched American Psycho recently, and I was laughing as Patrick Bateman killed Paul Allen. It was hilarious. Sorry, but I laugh at violent stuff. English is the second easiest language, and is it? I try to speak to my subscribers in Spanish. I have some subscribers who speak Spanish only, but I try. Not entirely successful, but I try. But yes, I used to play PS1 games in Spanish. It was the most similar to Portuguese. What is your first language? Ivica is European, isn't he? I also try Japanese because I understand some words. I like anime after all. And I say anime, if you want to watch Devil May Cry anime, watch the 2007 one. I like the 2007 Devil May Cry anime. Some people have their complaints about it, but I liked it. I love Patty Lowell. I don't care. That's a hot take. She's cute. She is loving. She is caring. She cares about Dante. It's easier to learn Klingons than English. No, it isn't. I learned Spanish by playing video games. What are you talking about? English is easy to learn. Quite honestly. What I was saying, Spanish, and games I played, and wait, what else? Sorry, I'm starting to lose track. Borderlands, yeah, Borderlands is what Fallout wished it was. Kritosis made an 8-hour-long video about Fallout 3, a game I played, but even though I had fun, it's not a good game. Honestly, Fallout 3 is not a good game. Fallout 1 and 2 had good stories. The Fallout 3 is when Todd Howard comes and ruins everything. I speak English first, then Spanish, then French. No, I don't speak French anymore. French is kinda easy, it's similar to Portuguese, I can understand some words. Rest in peace, Khoisan language. I mean, nowadays, French is not a language anymore. The native language of France is... And let me not get into that because I'm gonna have my stream taken down and I'm gonna get cancelled on Twitter. Welcome back, Huron. Here I am talking about shooters, Eldritch Horrors, and languages. Portuguese is a very language to learn. You can't learn Portuguese because it's overly slangy. It doesn't help that, you know, the people from one thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard to try. Yeah, Spanish is easy, but the slang... Same with Portuguese. Portuguese have too many slangs. You can barely understand what they're talking. I request you to talk about Great Martian War. Huron is also a tripod. Great Martian War. Great Martian War? What is that? Oh, I'm not aware about that. When I say Martian, I think of the Marvin the Martian from Looney Tunes. Oh yeah, Looney Tunes. There's a very good PS1 game. Search it up. Okay, Martian... Great Martian War? What the fuck? 1930... What the hell? Documentary? Wait a minute. Film produced alternates history of World War One, European allies, and eventually America. Fight Martian in... What the hell is this? This is the first time I'm hearing about this. It's based on a... Oh, it's based on War of the Worlds. It's a classic book. That explains it. There's a classic book everyone should read. Finally home. How's the birthday? It's going pretty good. I'm still yapping, Vivi. There's a lot of tripods in there. Somali is the hardest for me, in my opinion, and it was language my parents speak alongside Arabic. The Jack, hello, welcome to my yapping session. Nice to meet you too. Thank you. Join my yapping session now. War of the Worlds. Yeah, thank you. I'm enjoying my birthday with you folks so far. We're talking about various topics. We're talking about War of the Worlds even. War of the Worlds is... No, it's not. It could be one of the first mech stories ever. What a coincidence. I listened to the original radio show of the War of the Worlds hours ago. Ah, that's surprising. Is it... Yes, birthday stream? The Jack Nice... Yes. War of the Worlds was the first... It could be... Votom's good anime. I heard it's a good anime. I'm gonna watch that eventually. War of the Worlds is one of the first media to introduce mechs, giant robots. Thank you, Hero. Never too late. Better late than never, right? But then, yeah, War of the Worlds had mechs many years before Japan had. But let me blow your mind, folks. The first mecha story was thousands of years ago in Greece. Talos was the first mech ever. And there's even a video about it. I'm gonna see if I can put a link in the comments. Talos, the first robot. That's the first mech. I found the link. I left even that in my video about giant robots because I love giant robots. Yeah, there's a link. There's a link in the comments. Yeah. Thousands of years ago, Greece made mechs before Japan. And America did before Japan as well. I mean, the Iron Man is the book the Iron Giant is based on. But to be honest, the animation is better. The Iron Giant is one of the most awesome giant robots ever. Way to like giant... Yes! Absolutely! I love giant robots. I fucking love them. When I saw the giant robot in Doom Dark Ages trailer, I was excited. I wanna pilot that giant robot. Hell yeah! Wanna buy a friend? Chicks. I'm gonna play that again. I don't care. I played that before. I'm gonna play that again. It's never enough Megas XLR openings. Let me play it again. Woo! That's the best mecha ever. Yeah! You dig giant robots. Hi. dig. Giant robots, giant robots, chicks, dig. Giant robot. Nice. But yeah, I said this before, I'll say it again. Megas XLR is my favorite mecha ever. Megas XLR is best than any robot you put here. I don't care. Megas XLR beats Mecha Godzilla. Yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. Big Blue Fire Compos mech. Yeah. This is my favorite mecha. Damn, I need to make up a mecha hack and slash game based on Megas XLR. Megas XLR is never gonna be revived again, so I'm gonna make my homage. There's an old anime about mecha dinosaurs, so which one? I'm totally watching this. The fella, the Jack recommended Bottoms. I'm gonna watch that. Megas XLR is the best. Yes, it is. I don't care. I knew a Filipino girl who talked about all about Japan and that America didn't invent anything. I don't care. Megas XLR is best than all of her Gundams. The Messiah knows where it is because it's know where it isn't, I guess. But I really need to make. I made an opening. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna go back to my channel. And play the opening. Because I did my fair homage of to Megas XLR. Let's see. Videos. Let's go back to this very old video, all the way back in 23. Let me put it for you folks. This was made on Koikatsu, the 3D modeling app. Woo! My version. That's me, by the way. Yeah, I did this on Koikatsu, and I had fun with it. The Koikatsu avatar was my 1.0 version. I use it to make video essays, I just don't make them anymore. Dinosaurs. It's kinda basic, but it could be good. And I have a request. Can you watch KJ? Yes, absolutely, partner. I'm open to requests. I'm good with that. KJ Saga. KJ Saga? KJ Saga. Okay. Or can you just watch KJ's final ride reaction? Let's do that then. KJ Saga. Let's see. KJ Saga. So there's an ad playing. Okay, let's put it to play. Yeah, I'm reacting to stuff. There's these annoying ads.
Yeah, man. And then I was like, it's Kenji,
Not Genji.
What the hell?
Are you okay?
Bitch slap. Nice dodge. I don't mind if it's long. Okay.
But dude,
Yeah.
seriously.
SpongeBob. I would recommend watching in another. Okay, let's do that then. Let's do it in another stream then. Let's keep yapping then. Yapping about giant robots. Yeah, I need to do my fair share of my homages to Megas XLR. Oh, what's that red emoji means, by the way? I don't know if he's annoyed or something. Yeah, I need to make a hack and slash game with a giant robot with rock and roll. A robot with a muscle car as its head. Yeah. When someday I'll think about it. I can make a video if anything. Can make a video because it's short, so it's short. 13 minutes is short for a stream. I can post it as a video. The React things is better as videos than streams. The DICE DNA integrated cybernetic enterprises of robot anime inspired by Power Rangers can be childish. Yeah, it happens. Can't always plan the exact. Yeah, it will be random. I'm gonna throw it off at some time as a PS2 game. Nice. No, okay. Nice to have you here anyway. Just watching my yapping. Have a reaction idea for you. SP Overlord? No. I'm kind of scared of horror stuff. Remy wants me to play Resident Evil 7, but I'm scared of horror. But I'm gonna play it nonetheless. The SCP live action videos are dope. I bet. SCP is very bizarre sometimes. But I could react to all these stuff. I reacted to some Star Wars stuff. Some idiot came in complaining that I reacted positively to Star Wars, but whatever, fuck these people. I make these to make my subscribers happy and myself happy as well, not for some random ass normies to get angry. Yeah, if you don't like my content, just don't come here. That's what I want to say to them. But yeah, I can react to these things. Anything you folks want. But for now, I plan to. I will even start planning my week schedule for next week. Like I said, Zelda on Sunday, Majora's Mask. I'm almost finishing the game, and Mega Man 4 on Monday. Boomer Shooter Cowboy in Wednesday, and Friday I'm gonna go back to Chrono Trigger. By the way, I love that game. Chrono Trigger is really good. I'm not exaggerating when I say Chrono Trigger is a masterpiece. People always talking about it, and it's a true RPG on its true essence. There are too many rage bait video nowadays on YouTube. Yeah. Vivi, I was gonna yap about Grumps earlier. How, there's Keiji Inafune, who got a lot of money and made Mighty Number 9. And then there's Grumps, he is worse. My god, Grumps is worse than Yandere Dev. Chrono Trigger is fucking dope. Chrono Cross. Yeah, I can play that too. Not the Grumps. I mean, it really worries me when I see a lot of creators not finishing their games. But, people complain that JKB didn't finish Mega Man X Corrupted, but believe that he will finish Mega Man X Corrupted before 2030. At least Mighty Number 9 is finished. Yeah. Keiji Inafune said it's better than nothing. What the fuck he means better than nothing? I'd rather get nothing than Mighty Number 9. Yeah, Mighty Number 9 was finished at least, but anyway, Yandere Dev at least leave his game playable, and Yandere Dev at least liked his project. At least he had passion. Even though Yandere Dev is a fucking predator, he is cringe, he is unhinged, he is a terrible person. He didn't help people help him. He didn't let people help him with his game. I'd rather have help than work on stuff on myself. But Grumps is the worst. He made a game with a really cool idea. But 9 years and $600,000 later, he's found running porn websites with lesbians violently fighting each other. My god, this is so gross. Why am I saying this? My god, Grumps is absolutely gross. That's true, Young Dev is terrible, but he is further along than Grumps. Grumps is a horrible person, and I'm so ashamed of sharing the same side as him, because there's horrible people on my side. Young Dev filed a restraining order. What the fuck? Restraining order on a thing? What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with this asshole? What the fuck is wrong with him? What's your opinion about Hideaki Tsuno? I don't think I have a say on that. Royce Boys, you haven't heard of this drama. Everything I said is true. Grums is a horrible person. T-Man is always complaining about him, rightfully so. Because Grums, you shouldn't trust him. You just shouldn't. You can support indies. I know Hakita is taking a lot to finish Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill is early access since 2020. But he's gonna release Fraud this year. He's gonna finish this game probably next year or so. In Hakita we trust. He's taken a lot, but he will finish the game. Hakita, I streamed Mullet Mad Jack, a Brazilian game. I talked to the developer of Refidemption, another Brazilian game developed by one person. I'm gonna stream that. He already confirmed he is gonna go back to it. Thanks, Arara Macau in English, but brasileiro me desejando feliz aniversário é sempre bom. Principalmente você. Obrigado por ter aparecido. One other bird to show up here. Cease and desist. I mean, I'm not a... Mullet Mad Jack is great, yeah. It's a great game. I played it on easy mode because I don't like losing. I don't care. Refidemption is also a nice game. Like I told my brother, it's like Omori, but first-person shooter with Atari graphics. It's really good. I talked to the developer. He put it aside on a hiatus, but he will finish the game, don't worry. I want to promote more indie games. There's this one I'm planning to also stream when it gets released. It's called Sirocco Thugs. This is a first-person beat-em-up game. Oh, hold on, let me... Okay. This is the trailer. PS1 graphics, but this looks awesome. This looks awesome, doesn't it? PS2, PS1 actually. Sadly, I know someone who uses it. Okay. The melee mechanics are reminding me by Dead by Daylight. Yeah, it does. There's also this Snap, the Sentinel. There's also, I was relieved that it didn't get abandoned. It didn't get abandoned, but this looks great. I'm gonna stream this one too when it gets released. The soundtrack. It's inspired by Sega Genesis and its classics. The developer said it's like Sonic and shoot 'em up games. It's like Sonic and Toho. If Sonic had an FPS game, it would be this. I can totally see Snap being a friend of Sonic. This is nice. He is killing more of his species. It's very fast-paced though. This is just a trailer. Yeah, I want to stream this game when it gets released too. And I'm sure it will. The developer posted an update 3 weeks ago. And yeah, I just have hope for the indies. Looks fun, yeah. Both these games look fun. I want to promote indies, folks, because corporate gaming needs to evolve. They really Nintendo is out of touch. They don't know what their audience is. They really think they can get away with the most asshole-ish practices ever. So I want to promote indies, just like when I start working on my games. I want to promote my ideas for games. I have a Wild West game I have with my friend about a father of the church who kills demons. Just eight levels and that's it. I'm gonna get coin now, hon. Thank you, Jack. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for showing up. No, thank you for coming. I'm so glad you folks are here to enjoy my yapping. And this is what I'm saying about indie games. I have this idea, The Father of the Church Kills Demons in a week, 8 days. There's a fan game of One Piece where you play as Usopp. I wanna make that a game too. I wanna make the hack and slash game with rock and roll and magical girls. I wanna make the steampunk mecha game. For now, that's it. For now, I have some game ideas, but I'm not gonna have too many ideas, but I have time to develop them and leave a legacy in this world. Know that I made entertaining streams, I made entertaining content and video games, because video games are my life, and it's a childhood dream of mine to make video games. Video games are my life. I mean, I worked on many things before, but nothing gets me as happy as video games do in many forms, and I try. That's why I write stories for video games. I want to make them. I live for that. I live for video games. It's seen as a delinquent behavior, but I don't care. I just like it. I want to learn how to make a game too. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna start making my stuff, and let me know what area you're gonna work on. With me, I need to know how. I know how the engines work. I messed with Unreal Engine 4 and Easy FPS Editor and RPG Maker before, but I didn't yet get my ideas straight. Need to get back to a Game Maker Studio. Yeah, we can all get into it. I was also trying to learn from T-Man and all his updates, because he's making his beat 'em up game. He just paused because he is a very busy man, but I don't have time to actually do stuff. I mean, you can always take some time on a weekend. I miss your... Yeah. I'm sorry, Cab. I'm sorry I haven't posted much Unreal progress, but I'll get back to it, I promise. I just lack motivation because, unfortunately, I'm not the kind of person who does stuff on my own. I suck at making stuff on my own. I'm terrible at making stuff on my own, being alone. I'm just not good. I'm sorry. Wish I can make a game, but I don't have the skill, so I decided to either make a manga or animation that feels like an anime. And that's good enough. I am mostly milsim, and sometimes horror and arcade like movement games, but I'm not picky. I mean, whatever works, right? And yeah, I should really get back to Unreal 4 and the other games. You know, the major thing is that I'm not an artist, and that's a flaw, because to be a gamer you also need art skills. And I'd be perfectly fine if I had an artist working for me, pixel artist, person who could make the 3D models, 2D models, whatever. I want to hire people to make a team and make my game, because I care more about quality than authority. I don't want to say I did all of this myself. I want to say I did this with my team. I care about quality first. It needs to be good first. Imagine if I had to draw and rig my VTuber avatar. I'm so glad I had a rigger. Thank you, Cab, for introducing me to your rigger. They did a good... the man and his wife did a really good job at my avatar. I love my avatar. It's the definite version of myself. And yeah. Sorry, folks, but I'm just not an artist. I tried drawing, but I'm just not cut for the job. I don't like doing it. I don't feel anything good when drawing. I feel good when writing, but drawing, no, that's just not for me. But I'm okay with paying artists to do the job. Yes, picking up a pencil is not for everyone. And you know, if any of you say you use AI to create your ideas, I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna judge you. As long as you don't sell your AI generated pics, as long as you don't scam people, as long as you don't say you drew that, I'll be okay. But AI is not that bad, you know. If you wanna just make your ideas true, in fact, AI helped with my writing. I had some new ideas thanks to AI. My I type. I don't handwriting. I don't do handwriting. Really isn't. It's hard. Drawing is hard. Some people are disabled too. So let me just give my hot take. Drawing is a talent. Some people are born with it. Some people are born liking drawing. I don't have the talent. I was not born to draw. I was born to ask other people to draw for me. But writing, that's my thing. I love writing. Writing, you know, I watch writing videos every day. I want to just get better with my writing. I want to make quality stories. This is why I like Kojima. So yeah, I want to have my team to make my games. I am an artist currently working for my boyfriend Nivica, so yeah. If you're hiring, I still can draw for you. Kinda dislike AI, but if it helps others, as long as... yeah. But are you alright with drawing stuff based on AI references? Because I pick some AI references and give it to artists to draw them for me, to make it real, because... like I'm saying, I like quality. I want someone to grab some AI pics and turn them into a real art, with hand-drawn art. That's the proper way for me. AI is a tool, not a replacement for artists. But I also don't... you know, Twitter has kind of a culture of praising artists too much. Some artists that don't really deserve it, because... there are some people, I'm not saying artists in general are like this, but there are some people who let their ego grow too much. There's, like okay, art is an expression of human emotions, but don't think of yourself higher than people who can't draw. Like, please, don't do that. I already had this problem with some artists before AI was a thing. AI is a great way to make a concept. Yes, absolutely. But I'm... okay, don't worry. No rush. Using AI references for the artist is like playing Minesweeper. What is Minesweeper? But... yeah, that's how far I go with AI. I don't really like using AI myself, because AI is very flawed. And I preach for quality. Quality first. I make artwork on Arma 3. I mean, I make Koikatsu stuff. You saw my video regarding giant robots. I picked a robot, I put a Mustang as its head, and that was it. I make 3D stuff with... I'm good with picking existing assets and making them real. That's how far as I go. Because yeah, when I say I suck with art, I truly mean it. I'd rather have the vision of better artists, of stuff I like, and giving them the chance to surprise me, of making stuff better than what my idea was. What's a Minesweeper, Cab? But yeah, I want to make quality content. Same way I can't make music. Music is another thing I try, but music is not just for me. And I know many who can relate. Music is hard. It's a talent. Oh, okay. I was just checking Discord. Old classic PC game. Super basic but hard at the same time. There's a lot of that. Music is so hard. The people who can are gods. Agreed. Agreed. But I hope I can find these gods, because I want to make my story, Dark Rose Tempest, that's the name of the story. I want to make the soundtrack epic. You know the excitement I felt when playing Hopes and Dreams in Undertale? I want folks to feel that excitement for Dark Rose Tempest. I love elect drums and guitar, I can relate. Yeah. Music is hard. Music is very hard. Oh, let me... I'm checking Discord at the same time. This is why I want to have a team. I want to have the most competent people in each area. In coding, in 3D modeling, in art style, in music. I want to make my stuff stand out. I don't want to have the authority. I don't want to say, I make it all myself. Impressive that some people made some stuff all themselves. It really is. I'm not going to say they don't deserve credit. They do. But an entire team deserves as much credit. This is Metal Gear. Kojima didn't draw anything. Kojima is only the director and the writer for Metal Gear Solid and Death Stranding. And he's still a genius for that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep praising Kojima. Oh wait, Minesweeper is the old PC game. It's Campo Minado. Yeah. It's like saying, yeah. It's a risk. It's a risk worth taking, if you ask me. Wait a minute. Raimi is playing Marvel vs. Capcom. On us. Okay. Thank you both. People are wishing me happy birthday. Windows 95 game. Yeah. Anything can run that game. Anything can run Doom, but it can also run Minesweeper. Playing Minesweeper. I never got a victory in Minesweeper, if I'm honest. I want to reach my art style similar to Kate Nanameda someday. Yeah. Raimi is that friend. He is an artist. He's been drawing for 8 years now, or even more. His art used to be really ugly, but right now his art is amazing. VTubers use his art as his thumbnail. Same that never won. Minesweeper is the hardest game of all time. I can finish Dark Souls, but not Minesweeper. Oh, Soto was right here. Give me self promo, but I'm streaming tonight. Okay. I'm in other VTubers Discord servers, so that's why I keep saying that I just don't promote myself on their servers on their requests. I just promote myself on T-Man stream and on friends server streams. That's what I do. Let's be real, I want to grow. I'm so happy I got to 800 subscribers. Because you're not gonna be honest if you say you don't care about numbers. Everyone cares about numbers. Everyone wants to grow. And I know I will. I know I will reach 1,000 this year. Even if it gets in Christmas, I'm okay with that. It's gonna be 1 year since I started VTubing in July. Am I losing my voice, folks? I've been talking a lot non-stop. My voice is... I'm gonna need a day's rest before I get to Majora's Mask. I need to promote myself more. Twitch grows so much. Yes, this is what I brought to you and to Pipar, because Pipar has so little subscribers on YouTube, but he makes so good content. I do, don't I? I wanna check your DMs. Let me go there. You talked about got room for one more. I'm drunk, so my throat doesn't hurt anymore. Alcohol solves your throat problem. It's good. But yeah, damn, I'm losing my breath already. But yeah, folks, don't be afraid of promoting yourself. Raimi is a pretty good friend. He cares about me. He's always telling me what I should and shouldn't do online, because there's stuff I just don't know if it's appropriate or not. I'm I'm not gonna give the artist excuse. I'm not gonna say I'm an artist. I don't know what happens, but sometimes I really don't have the common sense. Not afraid to say that. I can be a little unhinged sometimes, but I'm unhinged on Twitter as a defense mechanism because I don't want to associate myself with normies, with groups that don't belong to me. Luhuria brought up the flags. That too. Yeah, fair. I was saying if you wanted to keep going, I can. Okay, tourists. Yeah, I don't want to associate myself with them. That it is. I follow you, so didn't. I'm sorry. Yeah, VV makes really good streams, shorter than mine, but he does. Damn, VV went really angry when he was playing Black Myth Wukong. Is it too late to stream Black Myth Wukong? I don't have the game yet, but I want to stream it at some point. Twitch is also different. Let's still monetize sooner. Yeah, I'm not monetized yet, but I will get there. I was gonna say something else about it's never too good thing. The only game I'm gonna stream on release is gonna be Doom Dark Ages, the Mickey Mouse Boomer Shooter, Exekiller. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna have the money by then. I'm gonna get to 1K and monetize my channel eventually, but I will. What else was I gonna say? Let me check Discord. Bunny Girls, Dragon Girl. Yeah, makes sense. Why Oval likes NASA VTuber. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm getting tired. Look at how I'm speaking now. Yeah, my plan to stream Doom Dark Ages on release, and I'm gonna do a marathon. Even if I were you, I wouldn't stream a new game on release. Everybody would be occupied watching. You know what? You're right. Maybe I should delay buying my RAM a bit yet. Okay, Cab has a point. Do you folks agree? I'm really inclined to do that. Instead of doing that on stream or on release, I'm just gonna play stuff on my own pace and stream Doom Dark Ages like a month later, maybe. Yeah, the big names will be streaming. Maybe it's not gonna bring me the success I wish it will. Yeah, I gotta check on a friend's server. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream soon. I'm starting to feel tired. That's true. Sometimes I play something on release if I absolutely enjoy it. That's the thing. I look like I'm gonna love Doom Dark Ages. I'm being sure about that. But maybe I really should do like Cab said. So Cab, no, let's not gonna bring this to. I talked about this earlier, but I didn't say it was you. I was talking about a friend. Whew, okay. I talked a lot. 2.5 hours yapping. But I'm absolutely sure I'm happy. This stream makes me happy. Like Zelda, I did a 12-hour stream. Oh my god, can you play a game for 12 hours? If you can play that what you want, what's the point? That's true. That's absolutely true. I'm just trying to find a balance in it. Play the games I like and playing what my subscribers enjoy. That's why I love Pokemon, but my subscribers want me to play it, and I will. More for them than for me, if I'm honest. But I love Pokemon, so I don't mind that. Okay, folks. I think I'm gonna play the game for a whole day before I didn't. The longest I played, I think, was 6 hours. I can't play for that long. I start having headaches, even when it's 3 hours. I think I'm gonna call it a day today. I'm already tired as fuck. Folks, yeah, I'm gonna call it a day today. This is the end of my first birthday stream, so are you okay, Vivi? There's many people who did that before, like Coroni, big name VTuber. But yeah, folks, this is it. Thank you everyone who showed up. Thank you those who subscribed. Thank you everyone who enjoy my streams. Thanks for making my birthday happier. I was already happy. This made me happier, knowing that I have such good subscribers. So, I'll catch you on the Zelda stream, on the Mega Man stream, on the FPS stream, or Chrono Trigger stream, your choice. Whatever you enjoy, as long as you enjoy my channel, I'm happy. So, thank you very much, and I'll catch you later, everyone.